everybody, and welcome to 80s Storytime, brought to you by Past Action Heroes. I'm Macho Manium, and as always, my special guest is Ms. Roberta Gumtree. Say hello, Roberta.
Hi.
This is a story about a king that once lived. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far from the reaches of reality, a place called Neverland. There lived a great king, a king of pop. Some said this king was a bit unusual, a bit off the wall, if you will. But most people thought of him as a real thriller, with special powers that made him almost invincible. This king had it all, more treasures than anyone had ever seen, loyal subjects that he could call on at any time, even wild beasts that roamed the castle grounds. And he enjoyed the company of many, many visitors. Sometimes he would grant these visitors private audience and they would entertain him endlessly. But one day, enemies stormed the castle. Oh no, Roberta. Oh no. Uh-oh's right. And they took many of his possessions and kept them for a time so they could be carefully studied. And they even took the king hostage. Until he paid them a hearty chunk of his riches, that is. And the king's own sister became an evil witch that turned against him. It seemed everybody was out to get him. So the king tried to disguise himself many times. But it never worked. The town crier would always point and expose him. But then he had an idea that would improve his favor with the people. And so he married a beloved princess, and everyone thought they would live happily ever after. But alas, it was not meant to be. They parted ways, and the king lived in solitude for many years. Until he met another princess, who was not quite so fair and not quite so beloved. But she agreed, for a generous chunk of his treasure, to give him 3 children of his own. He was so proud, he wanted the world to see them, but not too much. Finally, it seemed the king would find his fairy tale ending, but the royal doctor had other plans. He concocted a poisonous potion and gave it to the king, and the king went into a deep sleep. Oh no. But legend has it that one day the king will wake up and once again take his rightful place on the throne, but only if he can defeat the villainous tyrant of the north, Lord Bieber.
Whoa.
The end. Now, come back next week and don't forget to
Subscribe.
and maybe even hit the old like button, right, Roberta?
Yep.
All right, we'll see you next time.
Bye.